So I was just sitting here on the couch texting my friend Rachel, and we got into this pretty deep discussion. And as I was thinking about it, I was like, I'm going to bring this over here and share some thoughts that came up to my mind. And that is about perspective and how powerful perspective is. You can be scrolling through your feed and someone could write something that just hits you straight to the core and inspires you or brings you hope or this sense of joy or freedom where something is achievable. And you latch on to that idea, you latch on to those beliefs, you latch on to the things that that person shared, the things that they projected onto you. And then I was like, and then you think about people, you go to an event, right? And you go into this event, and this is to relate back to what I'm saying. It's like you go to an event and this person is giving a speech and you're like inspired by this person because they have the life, they have the luxury, they have the success, they have the freedom and this piece about them that you want. And so you almost latch on to everything they say in hopes that it will bring you what they have without consideration for the fact that there could be someone else at a completely different event who also exudes freedom, success, peace, happiness, and whatever else you were seeking. And yet they could be displaying a completely different approach, different belief systems, different habits, different choices, different thought patterns. And I was thinking about this because I saw someone post on my feed that was about leadership. And I was like, wow, this is really cool. And then I was like, I instantly thought this was really cool. Why did I instantly think this was really cool? It's different. It's fresh. And then I got to thinking, what is this post actually saying to me? And I realized that there was a lot of things within the post that could actually change the way people think about themselves, could change the way people approach their business. It could even create negative and limiting beliefs in people's. And this is to address all posts and all things that we read and consume and listen to and hear and watch. And I was like, what success is to me could be failure to you. What love, happiness, joy, freedom, it could all be different. But something that we all do is latch on to the desire of these things. And when we see someone who has the things that we want, we begin to latch on to their ideals and their beliefs and their experiences and their lessons. But it's really important to take a step back and go, why is that speaking to me? Why am I latching onto this? Why do I like this? What is this saying to me? What is this teaching me? And maybe you're reading something and you have a lot of resistance to it. Why am I resisting this? Why does this not speak to me? Why is this not resonating with me? And we can learn so much about ourselves. Way more can be learned about ourselves from asking ourselves those questions in reflection rather than latching onto ideas or gurus or people who share their own experiences, beliefs, and education, If we go and look at what it is they're presenting, especially when it's not necessarily like factual, let's say, maybe it's literally their perspective, it's literally their worldview, then we can learn more about ourselves because we'll have an idea of why something feels good or doesn't feel good to us about what they're saying. And I think that this is the key. Always self-reflect. Always ask yourself questions because it's going to bring you so much more than reading, listening, watching, or latching on to anyone else's beliefs or experiences could ever bring you. Because you're going to get insight from yourself, and that's what really, really counts. So, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on this. What are some things that you feel like have influenced your perspective on the world? Maybe it was a personal development book, maybe it was a certain person, maybe it was something you read one time, heard, and this could even be about negative perspective as well. Maybe you go, I remember my viewpoint on success was that you have to work really, really hard, like until you drop dead, and you can never experience more than the weekend. Or maybe you grew up thinking like, oh my gosh, I remember always being instilled in me to do what I love and make sure that I'm doing what I love always. Maybe you're someone who got into the personal development world, started following someone like Wayne Dyer or Tony Robbins, and Even someone, even more modern, I guess you could say, like Russell Brunson, and you're just like taking all their ideas and all these things that they share and provide, and you're making it your truth. So I'd love to hear from you guys, and I see some of you have jumped on with me live here. I want to say that I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, night, or morning, wherever you are in the world while you're watching this video. Just make it awesome, and be sure to comment below letting me know what has influenced you and your worldview.